This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and now from Chicago, Illinois, an undisputed welterweight champion of the world, introducing Jessica McCASKILL. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Northampton, England, a multi-weight division world champion, here is El Capo, Shantelle Cameron.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That one will count. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Caution being thrown to the wind. Cameron versus McCaskill. We've seen it before in Abu Dhabi. Cameron winning by unanimous decision.
Cameron took it the last time. She made an awesome fight, unbelievable fight. Can she do it again? Or will McCaskill put it back, pull that title back, and get her head back?
A perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. No rest for the weary. The straight right just misses. That left hook missed. All the time. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. Beautiful counter punch. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about it.
These two were made for each other. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now,
Jessica McCaskill.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
A one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods.
Up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her for sure. There's the bell to start round three. You can see the look of frustration in the corner. She was so confident heading into this fight, but that last round seemed to knock it out of her. She's got to figure out a way to turn the momentum around.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter. She blocks the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Holding nothing back here in the round. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
That jab misses. Catches and counters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Ooh, Chantel Cameron just got rocked. There's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
She wasn't ready for that counter. Beautiful counter shot. Can't score with that jab. Right uppercut can't find a home. She scores without counter. Nice counter shot by her. And down goes Ilka.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Get in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
To the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for someone else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
The straight right just misses. Good counter punching. This round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Oh, and this is not what Cameron needed at this stage of the game. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. You can see the frustration on her face in the corner. She knows it is go time now. Fight or flight. She's got to get back in it in this round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute? You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Let's go with that right uppercut. Good counter punch. Catch and shoot. Respect for each other's punching power. The straight right just misses. A lot of effort being exerted here. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
There's a counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. On to the 6th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Missing with the hook. Another going deep. And Chantel Cameron is down.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You okay?
Take it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know what...
Vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
And it looks like this fight will continue. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A straight right just misses. Good counter shot by her. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Here's the bell to start round 7. Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy their corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well done with that counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, and what a heavy shot that was, and Cameron in real trouble here. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up.
Oh my God, Johnny! And this is a game changer. Cameron may be ready to go. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Her stamina is off the charts. That counter shot lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And there's the bell for round 8. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Left hook just missed. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Missing with the hook. Right uppercut just off target. They exchange punches. Oh, we rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is now.
Keep the punches on the belt line.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And there's the bell for round 9. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. And they're calling it there.
I was getting a little anxious there. It's a career end.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.